Hi and welcome in. I'm going to do a tarot reading with a question in mind. Is it over? So if you're someone who is wondering right now in your mind, is it over between me and my person, me and this connection, me and this friendship, then this video is for you. This is timeless, of course. Zodiac signs may come up. If they do, you can take them or leave them. I just use them as confirmation, but I don't necessarily read for zodiac signs. So I'm going to go ahead and do a pile for one person or one energy, the other energy, and the connection. Okay, for the first energy and this connection. With the question in mind, is it over? Second energy. Okay, let's make it even over here. Let's get one more card for the first pile. Ooh, got a lot of cards that wanted to come out. I had the Daughter of Pentacles that want to come out. Okay, and let's get a card or two for the connection itself currently. Okay, so for the first pile, this could be you or your person. I'm going to read this pile as you, but like I said, it could be switched. So right now, the connection, it looks like something's trying to come through. If you're not speaking right now, then you will soon, or there will be maybe not necessarily a message, but a realization coming in. There is a lot of electricity here in this reading. It feels very like heated or amplified for some reason. It has like this the sense of amplification. So I don't know if something started as something small and then grew really quickly out of hand, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I have the moon here reversed with the King of Wands, and it feels like for you, again, I'm reading for you, but this could be your other person. For you, it's a sense of wanting to move forward, but not exactly knowing how. I feel like you have the power to do this. I feel like you know what you bring to the table, and you know what kind of partner you will be, but you're not sure how to bring this forward. And now I don't know if you did something to cause this Five of Pentacles for this other person, but it does seem to me that they had a tower moment regarding this connection that's causing that Five of Pentacles. It could be around how you invest your time. Maybe you weren't spending enough time with them, or maybe you weren't. It feels like maybe you weren't investing in this enough. And like I said, this could be the other person. Maybe they weren't investing in you enough. And this realization is causing them to feel heartbroken about it. They don't feel good about it, or you don't feel good about it if this is you. This other pile here, there is a real sense of wanting to give to this connection. But I feel like this pile here, what they're experiencing, for some reason, it's coming across, and I think it could be because there's two major arcana here, as something about this feels more significant to this pile than this pile for some reason. I don't know if this is like their first maybe it's like their first adult relationship. And I don't mean like, you know, when you're in junior high, you have like a boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean, like, this might be like their first real adult relationship, or first relationship that really truly meant something, or meant something really special to them. But it feels like this relationship or this connection is very, very special to them. And I feel like something wasn't taken into consideration for some reason, because the Four of Cups here is telling me that there's a lack. There's like this feeling of lack. I feel like the way forward for either you or your partner was blown up by this tower. Like, there was a very clear sense of how to go forward with things. And this tower moment is causing either you or them to see the relationship completely different. So let's find out a little bit more about, let me see here. So why do I have the Ace of Wands here with the Four of Cups? I feel like that Ace of Wands is incoming. Like, it's not here yet. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Justice. Three of Swords. Okay. So it looks like actually the Ace of Wands may have come up. If it hasn't, it's coming. And what it feels like to me is a decision that might break somebody's heart. I have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes the Emperor in a reading is good. Sometimes he can be really cold, though. He can be like a one-upper almost, I feel like, in this situation. Justice to me is a choice. It's a choice in the sense of justice weighs things. There's a weighing up of things. And it's not necessarily a choice, but it's a decision based on a weighted thing. There's like considerations that have taken place, and then justice makes her decision with the sword, which is the Ace of Wands, which is here. So maybe you're dealing with a Libra or an air sign. But it seems like the Ace of Wands is here because of a decision that was made that caused some heartbreak. Yeah, I feel like there was some sort of, I feel like one of you, either you or them, don't know how your actions affected the other person. Like, for example, if this is you and you're feeling like they didn't care about you, I think that actually they did. And I think that the words that you said, even if it doesn't seem like it, it really hurt them. And the other way around, they might not realize how much of an effect that they had on you. But it seems like there's a disconnect with that. It's like, oh, actually, I'm not okay. And you actually did really mean a lot to me, probably more than you know. Yeah, the Three of Swords and Justice is just, it's like making a decision out of the Three of Swords. It's making a decision out of this energy here. It's like, it's not necessarily causing this, it's because of that they're making this decision. Can I get the outcome of the situation, please? What's going on with the situation? What is the future outcome, let's say, for like the next 3 months? Because anything could happen. So let's just do at least three months in the future. Nine of Cups. So I feel like there is like in the next few months with this, I kind of feel like this is actually over, because I feel like the Nine of Cups, although it's a good card, with the Eight of Coins and the Seven of Swords, it kind of feels like you or they are working on how they manage their feelings and their emotions and their thoughts. It's like it's a reflective energy. It feels like if you or they deceived, like if you deceived them in some way or they deceived you in some way, whoever was the deceptor is going to be looking at how they manage themselves in relationships and how they manage themselves in general, their emotions and things. And I'm really not getting that this is completely over necessarily. It's just telling me that they're working on it. So sometimes in tarot, when the person doesn't know, I feel like when the person's not sure about a certain decision, I'm not going to know that decision because I'm only reading the energy that they're giving me. No, I obviously nothing in tarot is proven. It's not like, sorry, my camera. It's not like an exact anything. But in my readings, I find that very much. Like if a person genuinely doesn't know if they're ever going to get back with somebody, my cards will show that. Like, hey, I don't know if they're going to get back with you because they don't even know. So I feel like at this time, this person is going to just work on, or you're going to work on how you manage your emotions. And there's a real looking at your mental processes around relationships and how you do things and how they do things. And there's like a mental processing of this whole thing. And it doesn't actually even really feel like a healing so much. It just feels like a very logical, like, I did this, they did this, so this is what happened. Let me get some more. Let me get maybe some tea leaves. Let's see here. Create happiness. Egg. Rabbit. January. So you guys might have broken up in January. It kind of feels like, if I'm just reading the cards as they look, it looks like if you guys broke up in January and this reading's for you, that around this time of year, so I have the rabbit and the egg here, which is Easter time to me. So maybe around Easter time, this connection will start to like if you're not talking right now, for example, maybe you'll start talking in around Easter time is what I'm getting. And then if you choose, because free will rules all. Tarot is only based on your will and what your energy wants and what it's doing. If you will it to be, then in November, it seems like there will be a chance to get this back together. But for now, I think that if it's quiet, I think it will stay quiet until Easter time. But in that time, I do see you like focusing on other things and working towards other areas of your life while this is being processed. Because somebody is stuck here too. Like with this Hanged Man, I feel like the Tower, it's like this whole energy is like somebody wants to give to it, but they're stuck. Like, oh, I don't want to get hurt again by this person. Or I don't want to get hurt again by a relationship. Maybe they've been hurt in a relationship before, and that Tower moment was from a previous relationship. So it's feeling like there's just a stuck energy where they're not really sure what to do. But I do see that they want to, though. There is a part of them that wants this with that Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, let's see how it plays out. I think around Easter time, I do think that you will hear from this person if you're not hearing from them now. But if you are hearing from them, I think around Easter time there will be some healing, and then maybe a full sense of victory over hardships in November. So that was my reading. I hope that was helpful. Have a blessed day.